So I'm doing this video. I'm doing a video because I just need you to hear me, and you can replay it back however you want to. Um, I'm gotten to a point where I'm so numb because of there's so much stuff going on right now. And I ain't gonna blame you or anybody, it's just life. But remember when you asked me, hey, you okay? Everything okay? And I was like, yeah. And then you hit me with this. So it's almost like, when somebody's boxing and I'm boxing with somebody, and then I think I got somebody that got my back, and then they pick me up and they be like, hey, you all right? I'm like, yeah. And then when I turn my back, they sucker punch me and I fall on the floor. That's how I felt like you did to me, because I understand what you're saying and what you're getting right now. But you gotta understand what obstacles, and I already know it's trial and error and a bunch of stuff, but you gotta understand what obstacles that I'm going through right now, and a lot of things. And that, right, you bringing that up, some social media stuff, and that you're not feeling, that you're not appreciating all that, to me, to me right now, that could have like really waited. Because we was flowing. I mean, we was going good, and then you just, I don't know who you been talking to, but the reason why I don't do a lot of different things and I've grown is because a lot of people, I don't like people in my business. I don't like people trying to dictate the relationship I'm in and all this stuff like this. Is why I've slowed down on a lot of social media stuff, because a lot of people got opinions. And I don't want their opinion, whether it's good or bad, because they don't dictate my life, you know? And like I said, if you know me, if you know who I am and what I'm about and how I do things in a surprise element. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm able to, I'm not ready to introduce you like I want like this big surprise thing to shock everybody. That's how I do that. It ain't that I'm ashamed of you or none of that. That's not what that is. I'll never be like that. And then you talk about, oh, you move in and then I told you, if you leave the house, that'll be on you. That on you. I'll never kick you out. I'll leave before I do that. You know what I'm saying? So, again, you so stuck on I don't know. You tell me one thing, then you do another. Go, no, handle your business, handle the house so we can get this, and the third. And then you turn around and then you switch up on me. It's like bipolar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I told you the reason why I had my guard up and defensive yesterday was because, like, you punched me in the back of my head and I wasn't ready for it. And then I got up, I'm like, why is she coming to me with that when we had this conversation? And it's another thing you have to realize again. I don't know how much more I got to talk about this. Jesus, again. I'm an older man, and I've been set in my ways for a long time, and I know there's things I have to unravel and change. It doesn't take over. It's not going to be overnight. You see, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable just giving you kisses. Like I'm getting used to it. You have to give me a chance. You have to give me some space to grow. You don't give me nothing. I mean, it's like 1 week and then next week, you don't appreciate me. I don't feel like I get what I need. Girl, we have a lifetime to work on this. Like, come on. You ain't even giving me a chance. Like, you not giving me a chance. And all the things I have to deal with. And then you talk about you just don't, and then you want to pull my daughter away from me. You want me to see a crazy nigga? I'll turn into that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't. We're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. Well, no, you moving too fast on certain things. Other things can be mellow, and certain things I don't think we're moving too fast on that. And you talk about that. That's your bit. No, you want the daycare. That's what you want to do. I don't mind providing you the money to do that. That don't make it mine. That's yours. If I buy you something, you're eating it. It's yours. That's just what it is. So why are you even thinking like that? That's why you talking about all these only people like your cousin say, only person you need to be seeking is God to get answers. And you got to remember, if you're not in the right tune, if you're not tuned right, you ain't gonna be hearing from God. You're gonna be hearing from them evil thoughts. So you got to learn how to decipher. I need you to understand that, because you can be thinking this and it ain't even come from God. If you're not in the right spirit, you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was just good, and then you want to bring up social media, in which destroyed everything that you were thinking. It's terrible. And then now you got my anxiety up, and then I got my job anxiety, I got this house anxiety, and then everybody bringing this bad news and stuff like that, and then you top it off, and you supposed to be right there uplifting me, and then you chopping me down every time. Every time. So you talking about you a PP, but you shitting on me. And PP is people pleasing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't giving me a chance to. You understand how much stuff I'm juggling and how much stuff that I'm trying to make me and your life better. You know what I'm saying? And you don't get that. That's what you don't get. You want me to do all these supernatural powers that I'm trying to grow to learn to do, because I never done. You get what I'm saying? I give you an example. It was this one girl that I knew I worked with, was a white girl, and I was bringing her to my church. I mean, it wasn't no relationship. We was friends, and I was trying to bring her to Christ, and she was very scared and I didn't know, she was very timid about big churches, and I go to a big church with thousands of people. And I was just like, oh yeah, she'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? I went to church, got there before her, and I sat down and I saw her got in, and she was so afraid of all those people. She ran, she was bloodshot red, and I wasn't sensitive to that. I should have been more sensitive to her and just like got her in myself and be like, it'll be okay. But I was being so hard, be like, oh, she'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Or she should know this, or she should be, you know what I'm saying? It's not that easy. You know what I'm saying? So especially if you're not used to that. So again, I told you, you have to have patience. Patience is a virtue, and you know this. And patience take time. You know what I'm saying? Love is patient, and you pushing and grabbing, and then you saying, I heard you the first time about all that. I heard you, and I'm getting there. You just not giving me. You're not even giving me time. You're not even giving me. You know what I'm saying? And this type of stuff that we're doing, like the house, and you going with me. This stuff right here helps me, and it helps me get to even be like, okay, this is what I want to do for Kayla. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay, boom, boom, boom. She got my back on here. Boom, 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 boom. Damn, she really love me. Boom, she really doing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, boom. This is how I want to do this. This is how I want to showcase it. But you ain't even giving me that. You complaining and whining like a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that's what you yearning for and all this other and this. that and the other. But you got to, again, you got to understand what you stepped into. And I got to understand what I stepped into. And we got to meet each other halfway. You get what I'm saying? You got to meet each other halfway. Just like, again, just like I wasn't sensitive when you had that breakdown and you had talked to Dr. Bird when I wasn't that sensitive, you got to be the same sensitive with me when it come to that. It's a give on that. I just don't think I stay another 6 months and all this. Well, you going to go ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. You know what I'm saying? I would want you. I would want you not to do that, but I can't stop you from doing whatever. Oh, I just can't have her around that. You think I'm gonna touch you? You think I'm gonna beat you? You think I'm gonna do something like? No, I don't do that. I don't do that. And it ain't gonna happen. But you can't run away from problems. You're gonna always have those problems if you don't face your issues and become stronger. People don't want to exercise and push and push and push, but they want to have all the glory of a bodybuilder, because, and then they wonder why they're not like that, because that you didn't work for it. You didn't push hard. You didn't cry when you didn't do any of that stuff. I get the news about the house, somebody else buying the house, and then I get this about I get a text message this morning. One of our employees talking about quitting, talking about they ain't coming in today. Then we had a manager meeting today. Then I got this, and then you hit me up with this. Like, come on now. You being an enemy to me too. I mean, if I was in your position, I would, and this is just me, if I see you going through a lot of things, I wouldn't bring any things. I'm gonna be trusting God. I'm gonna be like, when everything cool down, then I'm gonna bring my issue that I want between us. I'm gonna bring that up, because I need to be supportive right now. I need to be supportive and show this woman I got her back all the way, no matter what. That's what men want. That's what a man yearns for. You talking about, I don't know what I need. I don't give you what you need, or whatever. I'm doing a lot, and I'm juggling a lot, and I'm trying to, at a fast pace, I'm trying to put everything in different places, and I'm trying to balance things out. My whole body's been numb and queasy for 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even feel healthy because of all the stuff that I've been doing, and I'm trying to balance out. And then I'm like, I got my girl, and I'm thinking like, come on. And I don't want you to be like, you can't talk to me or nothing like that, or you scared to talk to me. It's just that if I get defensive of you saying, one, I'm thinking like, damn, I thought we had an understanding. 2, damn, right now, come on now. 3, it's like, okay, what I done did now? And I thought we was already clear on some things, but clearly we're not. Clearly we're not clear on some things. I don't feel that you want me as a wife. How you gonna tell me what I feel? How you gonna tell me that? Who you been talking to? That's what I'm saying. I learned from the past. I don't bring nobody into my relationship. That's why I don't be, because too many people got too much to say about something, and it destroys it. I don't like that. Now, I don't mind you finding out, like, hey, when Duran do this, what he, you know what I'm saying? Or, hey, Duran ain't talked for a minute. Can you find out what's going on? I mean, I get that. But to go back and forth and all that and stuff like that, no. They're not licensed therapists. You know what I'm saying? So I got so much on my I got so much on my agenda as a man, and everything is pretty much new to me, and I'm trying to tread lightly. Me getting a house that I always feared about, I'm doing that now. That's a fear of mine that I'm doing, that I'm tackling. I got 2 daughters, and then I got a whole new relationship. All that's new to me. You know, I'm playing this manager role for 2 group homes. That's new to me. So, you know, don't nobody, you know, everybody got to feel sorry for the women and all this, but don't nobody give a fuck about a man, about what the type of shit they go through. And then if it ain't going the women's way, then they just fall. Oh, well, I'm gone. You know, I'm ain't gonna be at home thing. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You ride or die. You gonna go through the bullshit with me, or you gonna drop line? Because it look like to me you don't want to go to set with me. You look like you don't want to go. You want to miss this meeting. That's what it seemed to me. And I'm not mad at you or whatever. Hey, your pace. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna always be there for you. Your pace, your time, and it is what it is. But I just seem like, to me, it's not fair when you see what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I'm trying to break this wall down of this love wall down, so I can be more fruity or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't, my 42 years of life, I haven't had to really do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get more fruity for you. You know what I'm saying? More, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and I told you that. I even gave you an example of my mama when we had to dance. I told you that. You don't seem to let that register in your head. You stuck on right then and there and all the other bullshit or whatever ridiculous thoughts that you have in your mind that's causing you to have these anxieties and fears to talk to me, or wrong ideas, or just untrust. You know what I'm saying? And that really hardens me. And I just be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying? So why would you let fallen angels dictate how we supposed to be riding with the angels? You know what I'm saying? How would you do that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just not I feel like I'm on the edge of a massive what they call it, anxiety attack. Like, my body can shut down any minute. Then when I end up in the hospital, everybody gonna want to cut in. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. But hey, you are just worried about how you want to be fed and how you want to be recognized and how you want to be seen, all that other stuff. You know, you want to be the social media mom or girlfriend. Yeah, all right. I don't really care about all that, but I guess I gotta care. That's what you want. You want me to post pictures of you and us, and Royale all day, every day. You know, I move at my pace on how I wanna do that. But you really don't get me. Because if you don't, because I do things differently. I Nobody knew Brooklyn was gonna come until the day she was born. Nobody knew Royale got here until the day she was born. It was just a shocker. That's how I do things. I'm the king of surprises. I told you that. I told you that multiple times. That's how I do things. That's how I move. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Nobody knew that. That's where it come from. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knew that. And now I move, and sometimes even when I first had Brooklyn, I threw all her pictures up. I was like, I doubt I have another one. But I said that, and I was like, if I do that, I ain't gonna be throwing up pictures like that all the time. People always got shit to say. And I rarely do it. I'll post up a picture every time the month that she was her anniversary, a month 7th or 6th or 5th, and I'll do a slideshow, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Christmas or birthday or something like that, I'll post up, but I ain't doing all the time like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just the stuff that I dealt with. So, you know, I really ain't, you know, that's how I move. I don't move like you. And we should be able to respect each other, how you move. You think I'd be an asshole and be like, yo, you saying I'm going out? No, you can't go out. Then you be thinking I'll be an asshole and stuff. That girl, if you want to go have some fun, go. You know what I'm saying? I trust you, and vice versa. But you trying to damn come in and change my whole thing. You trying to come in and you just getting to really know me after with a year or something, not even 18 months, and you trying to come in and just rearrange everything how you want it done. No, you got to respect people's boundaries, man. I got to respect yours, and you got to respect mine. You know what I'm saying? Some things you move, I mean, and then if I move too fast on you, like telling you, I got to be patient and be like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's time, it's patience. We have to respect each other on how we move, just like the smoking thing. I have to really be patient on you to be able to understand that you don't smoke, but smoke around this, and third. And then, you know what I'm saying? At first I was kind of like angry, like why she don't get it. But now I understand all the things that you've gone through and all this stuff like this. Okay, I get it, but still do it this way. You know what I'm saying? Everything comes from understanding. You ain't got no understanding of me. You ain't got no understanding of me. Shit, it took me 40 years to figure out who I was really. You think you're going to figure me out within 16, 17 months? Come on now, it take time. It take time. And you have no patience. None. You don't have no patience. I don't know what relationship you dealt with before. I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm not him. You worrying about somebody cheating on you and all that stuff like that and all that. You thinking negative. Think negative. Don't bring that negative shit, that energy, because you feed that shit. You feed that. Now demons hear that shit, and then they gonna start bringing people to test us like that all the time. Nah, don't even do that. You pray that me and you will have a faithful relationship and healthy relationship. That's what you pray. On wisdom on how to have a relationship, unconditional love. That's how you do that. Don't think wrong thoughts. You pray good thoughts. And negativity will come, but you have to ask God for wisdom on how to defeat the negativity. I got women right now trying to destroy my character and my job. You know this. I got a 54-year-old woman trying to destroy my career and my job, and then you come with that. Like, you been talking to Shirley or something? Like, whose side you on? But see, I don't think like that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I could think like that, but I'm not. But I just give you something to think about. Like, why would you even, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? We had a good day and all that, and then you bring up this social media that ain't got nothing to do with nothing right now. Nothing at all. Nothing. Not right now. You should have, that whole thing should have been like, you know what? I'm gonna give him some time, but I want to talk to him about that. You know what I'm saying? I'll bring that up later, but you know, but I don't think that was fair for you bringing that up right then and there and trying to solidify something that's off. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's all off right now, and I don't think that you. I don't think you. I'm trying to be in a clear space, and you trying to pull me into some clouds. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't fair to me. That ain't fair to you. That ain't fair to Royale. That ain't fair to Brooklyn. That ain't fair to none of that. You know what I'm saying? At all. So, and I could talk about a lot of things that happened yesterday, but I don't entertain that because I just think it's a lot of shit was childish. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things just I don't feed into that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. I need to move forward, learn from the bullshit, figure out how we can grow and keep it going. But again, like you said, if you want to wait, be my guest. I ain't gonna stop you. Do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you want to break off from the team, because we were supposed to be a team, remember? You know what I'm saying? That's fine. I ain't trying to make you feel guilty neither. I'm just letting you know that we had a plan, and then now you're trying to break the plan, which is fine. I have people done that. I have people do that to me before. There ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new. Nothing new. That's why I'm as hard as I am, or the walls that I have up sometimes. So if you want to do that, then hey, I ain't gonna I'm not about to be yelling and screaming for you to come back like that when it take a lot of energy for you. The only thing you gotta do is stop and pay attention to your surroundings and the whole setup of everything. Shoot, I gotta go meet this girl. I gotta meet her for this house. I've been talking to you about this house for the longest. And then you give me some excuse. Then you give me this excuse. Mm-hmm. You know what makes a love even stronger and more when iron hits iron makes it stronger. When you know what makes love strong and unconditional, and that you know you got something strong when you fight and when you go through it regardless, you're not running away from it. When you fight through it regardless, when you go through that grind, when you really do it. But hey, I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna let you go on and go. I just know I love you very much, and that I always got your back, and I got my back when nobody else got it, you know. And yes, I do mean what I say when women are dramatic. Y'all emotional. Y'all are very, very emotional beings. That's a fact. That's no lie. Um, yes, I have to be a little bit more sensitive on a lot of different things. Again, I'm growing. You don't even know how much I changed. If I've changed and rearranged. Sometimes I'm like, dang, I can't believe I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give me some type of credit, but I don't even want it because that's your field. That's what you want. You want credit and recognition for everything. That's fine. That's women though. You know. So now I don't be wanting all that. Just look at my. You talk about you looking at mine. Just look how I be like. You be trying to pay for that. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I got it. I pay for it. Or I don't want to be. No, when people be trying to. No, I don't be wanting all that because people always got something to say. You know what I'm saying? I want to work for it, or you know what I'm saying. You know, and then if somebody try to recognize me or try to show me off, I'm gonna get shy because I'm not used to it. You know what I'm saying? So it is. You know, I always gave and helped people. You know what I'm saying? I always done that. Shit, I bought a family a van about 15 years ago. I ain't had no money. I bought them a van, a family. I do things like that. I took homeless people off the street and gave them my clothes off my back, my shoes off my feet. I've given a girl and her kids that was in church, I let them move into my apartment and I slept in my car for 2 weeks. That's the type of person. You talking about, you a people pleaser. No. I'm a people performer. I want to help. Right? That's what I do. That's what I do. So forgive me if I ain't being romantic or fruity enough for you. It takes time to mush me down. It's just like a coconut. You gotta take a lot to break a coconut down and get to the water. It take a lot. Don't mean it ain't in there. So, all right, I'm gone too long. I gotta go to work. But I love you. Whatever you do, hey, whatever. That's where I'm at with it, because I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing that you don't want to do. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, because that's not my field. You know what I'm saying? But if you want me to be your man and all that you want me to do, you need to be around me. You know what I'm saying? You need to be around me. You need to be there when I'm building. You know what I'm saying? And then how that look? You trying to be my woman, and then, or not trying to be my woman, you trying to be my wife, and I'm building something and you ain't even nowhere near it. Type of shit is that? I'm gonna treat you like a side wife or a side chick or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Not like saying I'm gonna go cheat or something, but it's just like, I'm gonna look at you like, I talk to you crazy, because I'm be like, you ain't helped me. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't help. So if you was with me when I'm doing everything, then I have no room to say, girl, you wasn't with me. Yeah, you was with me. Damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, blah, 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 blah. You was with me thick and thin. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And you already come off to me like you don't want to go to Jackson with me. Hey, don't answer your phone if you don't want to go. I want you to go. I want you to see what my roots, how Hollywood came to be. I want you to go to the roots and see all the people and all this other stuff. And then I want you to come to Huntsville. I want you to see the path that I took to go to Jackson and Huntsville and then go pick up our daughters. But hey, you don't want to go, you don't feel comfortable, you ain't got to go. Just like you don't want to come see this house with me. It's fine. I'm not pressed on it. Because I don't have time to have that emotions right now. I don't have the emotion. I can't right now because if I do, I'm going to shut down and like I'll probably be in the hospital. You know, I just don't have that type of, I got to stay focused on taking care of 11 kids, dealing with you, and dealing with all these staff and dealing with all this. It's just a lot. It's not like I'm just juggling with you. It'd be a different story if I'm just focused on you. Just on you. Do you understand? I'm at a tipping point in my life, and I need that. God put you in my life for a reason to help me out. He put you in my reason to help me out. But you see different. So, hey. All right, let me go.